Up next, the Raptors taking on the Celtics. For the Toronto Raptors, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it together and get things back on track with a win. Celtics, Raptors, up next. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Toronto. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And of course the Celtics, a game behind.
And when you look at Boston, lately they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standings.
They've got plenty of time left to get back to being the team we thought they'd be heading into the year, but they better do it quick.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Walsh in at the 4-man position. And for Toronto, the post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. And it's quickly in at the point. Pritchard from outside tonight, and I'm looking forward to this break. You're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guard. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Inside, here's Kada. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Those assist numbers from Brown have continued to creep up.
So it's Toronto now. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, they played a very smart and physical game, creating a lot of calls that often went their way.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pirtle with a screen on White. Pass to Pirtle. It's deflected. Ingram against Brown. Outside, White. There's a screen. Fires for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Barrett the pass to Pirtle. Back to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pritchard from outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes passes to Quickly. Now here's Ingram. Takes a 3. They grab their own miss. It's Barrett on the wing. White covering. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. White with the defensive effort. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Walsh. Pritchard from outside. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, with a window of opportunity opening in the East, the Raptors are trying to make inroads. After acquiring Brandon Ingram last season, he's finally out of the bubble wrap, providing that offensive punch that this team has needed. The goal is clear. Ingram said it himself. They're looking to get back into the playoffs in Toronto.
Love that confidence. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And so here's Toronto after the basket by Boston. To the middle. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Powerful finish. Jakob not taking any chances in tight.
Boston trailing. Now Pritchard. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Latray. Here's Cada. And the layup is good. Cada's got 6 points. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And that one's good quickly.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The Celtics have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. White, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Checked in for Boston. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. 5th, the Raptors.
And you always like to see aggressive defense. And then when you can convert mistakes into points offensively, that's a big key.
Celtics on D. Barrett the pass to Ingram. Back to Barrett. Barnes screen on White. To the paint. Barnes can't get it to go.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pritchard passes to Hauser. Here's White. 6 to shoot. White with another miss. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. Kevin, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Pritchard. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Brown the pass to Cada. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And as we are working our way towards the middle of the season, RJ, we have seen some surprises as well as our share of disappointments.
It doesn't take too long to see what is working for some teams and what is not working for some teams. But there has been a few surprises.
First free throw is good. And the Raptors making a change here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Second free throw, no good.
He got the big one to tie it up, but really wanted to put them in front.
Barrett finds Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And that one's good. Ingram.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's White. He's coming off a 31-point game against Detroit.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for Toronto. Barnes outside. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. And it's Barnes stepping it down.
Well, this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Here's Pritchard. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Here's Hauser. From outside, off the mark. The Raptors with the lead. Pass to Barnes. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Outside, Barrett. Lets it go with a three. Drains the three-pointer. Barrett's got 7 points in the game. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Simon. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Tillman. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Dick with it. Boucher defending. 4 on the clock. And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Boucher. Pass to Simon. To the right side. Hauser. The three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Shed. Takes the three. Tillman grabs the miss. Simon's on the wing. Fires from deep. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Former dunk contest champion and Bernie Simons. Greg also a threat from deep.
Yeah, over half his shots coming from long range. He's not exactly a point guard or a lockdown defender, but if you need a bucket, that he can provide.
1:58 left here in the first quarter. Here's Simons. Doesn't go that time. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Shed. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Let's see some of the numbers here for Derek White.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the first one goes. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard, he's checked in for White. Both shots good from the strike. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Boucher. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. That one off the back iron and out.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Walter, good.
That's a nice dime from Barnes. Showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
Back to Pritchard. Pocket 6. Boucher, the screen. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Jed. Boucher with the steal. Simons against Barnes. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Boston again missing. Raptors leading by 8. And the dunk by Barnes.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Second personal foul. What's up? Second team foul. At the line for Toronto. Scotty Barnes. One shot.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
Simons, the pass to Boucher. That's a 2 from Pritchard. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Raptors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court for the Celtics.
Yes! And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Pass to Dick. Barnes outside. Toronto needs to get off the shot. A three-pointer, no good. Celtics trail by 12. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Oh, man. Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Barnes. Fades back. The shot misses. Boston shooting the ball at 42%. Now Pritchard sinks the triple. Pritchard's got it back down to single digits for Boston.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
Pass to Barnes. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic. Helping to build this lead.
And here's Boucher. Here's Tillman. Still yet to score. Hauser misses.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Barnes. Shed. That 3 off the mark. Pass to Pritchard. Right side, Simon. Back to Pritchard. Boucher with a screen on Barnes. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket for Boucher.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside. Mercy from Scotty Barnes. That was nasty.
Simons has got the ball here for the Celtics. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for.
Change here. Brown's checked in. While we have a moment, let's now take a look at the top shot blockers in the NBA. 4th, Scotty Barnes.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
So it's the Celtics now. 9-point game. Simons surveying the D. And he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
Yeah, and while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that.
Pass to Ingram. Raptors moving the ball around. Lawson dishes to Barnes. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Celtics.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Boucher passes to Brown. Outside, Simons. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. To the left side wing. Pritchard from outside. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Mamukelashvili has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And that one's good. Barnes.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Celtics trail by 9. And here is Simon. 6 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tillman, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And this is something Simons has been improving on, creating openings for his teammates.
Brown against Ingram. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Crazy talk from the wiry Ingram. That's going to get millions of views on whatever social media kids are using these days.
Here's Pritchard. He has 5. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Lawson.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
three-pointer. And now it's a 12-point Toronto lead.
The pure shooting ability of Ingram does all the talking there. He gets the ball and delivers that quick release.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Barnes down low. Boucher defending. Barnes the screen. He takes it in. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. No good from Lawson. Celtics trail by 10. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Now here's Lawson. To the inside. Barnes kicks to Lawson. And a miss there on the triple. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Simons against Ingram. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Back to Barnes. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And that's 15 points for Barnes.
Barnes, so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
You see yourself on the screen and you feel like you are the best. Let's go.
Deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
And so Simons will bring it up for Boston. Down by 12. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. It's stolen. In the corner, Barrett with it. Here's Pirtle, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Pirtle's got 6.
There is value in traditional fives like Pirtle. They can grab glass and they can get you bonus points.
Great open look there.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Quickly. 9-point game his last outing. Outside, Barrett. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And he's good on the 3-ball. Murray Boyles has got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors. The Celtics have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Simons, the pass to Keita. Now here's Brown. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Quickly. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Pirtle. He's averaging 10 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Launches a three. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Murray Boyles with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside White. Back to Simons. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some data for White. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. Barrett, no good. Celtics trail by 16. Pass to Simons. Here's White. White setting the pick for Simon. Hands it from downtown. Simons has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Boston.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And it's Ingram missing. The Celtics should hit an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Raptors leading by 13. Down low, Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Brown outside. Back to Simons. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Nice work by Ingram. Keeping his eyes open, allowing him to find an opportunity for a teammate.
Celtics trail by 14. White with it. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Walt off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Celtics foul. 1. First personal foul. First team foul.
15 seconds left now here in the second. Ingram against Brown, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Simons. He's got 17. Over quickly, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Raptors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot. You're on the sleeve. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look here now at Toronto. I have them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Toronto Raptors.
We knew they wanted to track me. And, man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Ingram missing. Celtics trail by 14. Inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Keita's got 11.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
The first one falls.
Known as a fantastic rim protector, Jakob has also made great strides offensively.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Celtics trail by 14. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Brown with the screen on Barnes. Keita, the pass to White. 5 on the clock. Over Barrett. It's rebounded by Quickly.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you, Kevin.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Quickly, no good on the free throw. Celtics trail by 16. And Richard, I'll say this. Jaylen Brown's often at the heart of a debate about what his true value is. I think it's immense.
Oh, I don't know what the debate is. I don't know the difference between megastar, superstar, but he is a proven all-star, an all-NBA player, and a finals MVP.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. 5th, the Raptors.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Now, here's Brown. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. To the middle. Keita's shot is off. Raptors leading by 14. Inside, and the dunk by Barnes.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside, White. Celtics passing it around. And here's Brown outside. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Ingram. Barnes kicks to quickly. Barnes looking around. Clock at 6. Off target from three-point range. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Pritchard. Count it. Pritchard's got 7 points in the game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside, Barrett to the paint. Here's Pirtle, and it's blocked. Down low, here's Cada. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll take on Norman Powell and the Miami Heat. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors. Toronto leading by 14. Quickly finds Pirtle. Ingram against Brown. Now here's Ingram. A lot of room. That one goes in. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
To the inside. Ingram with the steal. Barnes passes to quickly. Barrett against White. Pirtle with a screen on White. Barrett, no good.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Now Pritchard. He has 7. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Pirtle. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Sam Hauser's checked in for the Celtics. And he's good on the second. Toronto leading by 15. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Barrett. Light covering. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. Shoots from the line, and he knocks down the jumper. Barrett's got 9 points.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Brown the pass to Cada. Right side, White. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Now here's Barnes. 17-point lead, their biggest. Quickly with a wide open look. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. The Raptors making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And he sinks the second. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
Now, here's quickly after Jaylen Brown's miss. Barnes kicks to Barrett. They get it again. For 3, Ingram goes up again. Over Brown. And again, no good by Toronto. Celtics trail by 16. Here's Pritchard. 7 points in the game. Brown outside. Here's Cato. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And here's a look at the stats for Scotty Barnes. He's been dominant over the last month. He's getting around 20 points per, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, this last stretch, it has been unbelievable to watch him get going on the glass, and it's been reflective in the stat sheet.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Brown with it, now guarded by Ingram. Pritchard with the ball. Left side, Brown. It's over Ingram, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Barnes outside. There's a good screen. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Toronto with the ball. Outside, Barrett. Ingram against Brown. Now here's Ingram. T right on him. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been good here this quarter.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's quickly. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Barrett the pass to Ingram. Raptors moving the ball around. Barnes can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Pritchard. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Inside, and it's Barnes slapping it down.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
It's one thing to take a lot of threes. It's another to take good ones, and they do. And they have some great shooters.
Pass to Hauser. Right side, Simon. 6 to shoot. It's Toronto with the rebound. Amukelashvili has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Shed, covered by Simon. There's the pick. Pass to Amukelashvili. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Amukelashvili has got his second basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And there's the explosive ability of Simons, ready to light it up from anywhere.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Shireman. Now Hauser. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Pass to Dick. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Here's Shireman. Scoreless thus far. Simon's on the wing. And the Celtics another 3.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Raptors leading by 7. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dick. Pass to Murray Boyle. Here's Shed. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Shed's got 5 points so far.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now, 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Raptors up by 10. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Boston, Sam Hauser is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Anthony Simon. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Tillman in at the center position. And it's Simon's missing. Raptors leading by 10. Barnes outside. Over Boucher. Barnes can't get it to go. Boston shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Wasted no time on that one. Simons has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Boston. Pass to Dick. And he banks in the layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Simon. And the basket is is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Since Simon's entered the league as a teenager, he's done a great job working on that strength.
And the Raptors making a change here.
Shooting for Boston, Anthony Simons. One shot.
We throw good, Simons.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Here's Battle. Barnes outside, 5 to shoot. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Shoots from the elbow, and it's Shed missing.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Simons from outside, and it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Pass to Shed. Here's Murray Boyles. Barnes down low. Hauser defending. Bucket is good.
Tough shot there from Barnes, showing how poised he's become under pressure.
Three-pointer, Simon. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now, here's Simon. Can't hit from in close. Pass to Shed. Back to Barnes. Here's Murray Boyles. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight.
And he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Simon. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Walter. Down low. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Raptors leading by 16. Here's Shed. On the wing, Barnes to the paint. And Pritchard pulls it down.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Outside, Simons. To the middle. Here's Tillman. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Toronto working the ball around now. Basket, good. Murray Boyles has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, White. Pritchard with the screen on Barrett. White, good.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Ingram passes to Barnes. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. Back to Barnes. Rebound by the Celtics. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Minot. It's Brown on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Fires away from outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Barrett's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here is Quickly. Connects from three-point range. And the Raptors lead by 16.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Brown, no good. Raptors are gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. And that one's good, Barnes. Barnes has got 12 points in just the second half.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Brown looking to end his cold spell, and no good that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. Faster quickly. It's Barrett on the wing. Light covering. Barnes can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Over to the left wing. Minot can't get it to go. And so quickly will bring it up for Toronto. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And that one is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
RJ, the NBA this season hosting some regular season games in Berlin and in London. Possible basketball markets moving forward.
Yeah, with the NBA looking at a new league in Europe, bringing the NBA games to these cities will help drive the interest.
3 on the clock. Brown. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Down low. Here's Barnes. Garza pulls it in. Celtics trail by 20. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Right, a screen on Ingram. Ingram with the steal. Pass to Barnes. Now, here's Quickly. No good with the triple. Ingram against Brown. Inside. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
And the Raptors with possession. They're on an 18-7 run.
While he's a bit undersized for his floor, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Celtics trail by 20. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
We need you to get right now. For your shot.
tonight earns our player of the game, Scotty Barnes.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Pritchard passes to Bryant. Here's White, and he hits the jumper.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Now Ingram. Outside Barrett. Now Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. That one misses. Celtics trail by 18. They set the screen. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. They led the game at one point by 20. And it's sent back by White. .139 left in the fourth. And he jams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Raptors leading by 14. And here is Barnes. Barrett with the ball. Now Pirtle. The response. Slamming it home.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Barnes.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Quickly, off target from outside. White against Pirtle, and down it goes. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Ingram fires, drained from outside.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Scotty Barnes.